Tonight is the final chance for people living in Tampa Heights to have their say on the future expansion of I-275 from the I-4 interchange, commonly called Malfunction Junction, to Hillsborough Avenue. FDOT started construction last October to widen the roadway, and they're prepared to start another project next year that would add lanes and move an exit to help clear the logjam. 10 Tampa Bay's Jenny Dean joining us live in Tampa in one of the neighborhoods near the I-275 construction. And Jenny, why is this community input so important here?
Well, because they really need to have input on the changes that are happening right next to their homes. Tonight's meeting is one of the last chance for these residents, for the people who live here, to give their input on some of the changes they'd like to see. But before we go to take any video, I just want you to listen for just a moment. That's the highway noise about 30 feet from a home where I'm standing. And there's not even a lot of traffic right now. That is going to only build throughout the morning. And during rush hour, you can only imagine how it is. And that's what happens when these changes come through. They cut through the neighborhoods, they destroy homes and businesses, and they create problems of noise next to these highways. Now, the Florida Department of Transportation says, though, that this is really important because major changes are needed through the I-275 I-4 interchange, especially as population in the entire Tampa Bay area continues to grow exponentially. And while this may bring relief for many drivers who use this highway, they may not notice the homes that they're actually speeding past. Homes and businesses where people live and work, now disrupted by highway noise or destroyed by construction. And while residents in this area, they know the changes are needed. In past meetings, though, they've still shown some major distrust for the Florida Department of Transportation.
We know that every time that FDOT touches that interstate, people's properties values go down, people's livelihoods go down. We see more crashes on the interstate, we see more crashes on the road serving the interstate, and everybody's still stuck on traffic jams.
In a workshop-type meeting that they held last week, residents were put into small groups with FDOT officials to talk about what they would like to see. They want more access around the highway for pedestrians and bicyclists, using the areas under the overpasses, make them into public areas for activities like dog parks and sports, and maybe covering some of those sound barrier walls with some nicer public art. Tonight's meeting will be held virtually, so anyone can log on, and it starts at 5:30. This again is the final meeting for the Tampa Heights community to really give their input on some of the things that they think need to be done as these changes are going to be made. And you can sign up to join in on that meeting at tampabaynext.com.